Indeed, it was a convergence of all bad things for the hottest team in the major leagues at T-Mobile Park, where the juggernaut Milwaukee Brewers were finally upended by a Seattle Mariners team that did just enough to sneak past them 1-0 on Tuesday night, July 22nd, and snap their 11-game winning streak. Rookie phenom Jacob Misiorowski was tested by the Mariners' patient approach at the plate and was pulled after only 3 2/3 innings. Meanwhile, his counterpart, Logan Gilbert, dominated to the tune of 10 strikeouts. The game's lone run came courtesy a 2-out 6th-inning homer off the bat of the game's leader in that category, Cal Raleigh, while the Brewers tied their season low for hits with 2 in, being shut out for the 9th time and first since June 8th. Gilbert had a no-hit bid, ended by Jackson Chorio's leadoff single in the 5th, and was pulled after Christian Yelich's 1-out single in the 7th, with his strikeout total sitting at 10. Chourio then reached on an error to put 2 on, only for both Isaac Collins and Andrew Vaughn to ground out. Seattle manager Dan Wilson used 4 relievers over the final 2 2/3, but it wasn't until the 9th against closer Andres Munoz that things got interesting. William Contreras drew a leadoff walk, with Chourio earning another following a Yelich strikeout. But Collins followed by taking a called 3rd strike, and Vaughn bounced out, snapping the Brewers' winning streak. D.L. Hall retired the first 2 batters he faced in the 6th, leading manager Pat Murphy to go to Nick Mears to face the switch-hitting Cal Raleigh. The switch-hitting Raleigh entered with 22 of his 38 homers from the left side of the plate, but with a much higher average .321 and OPS 1.175 from the right side. The roll of the dice failed as Raleigh got on top of a 96.1 miles-per-hour fastball and pulled a homer out to right for his 39th homer and a 1-0 Mariners lead. Misiorowski erased a 1-out single in the 3rd with a ground ball double play, then was greeted in the 4th by a line drive off the left gluteal courtesy of Julio Rodriguez. He remained in the game and struck out the next 2 batters, but after losing a 6-pitch battle with Jorge Polanco that ended in a walk, Murphy pulled Misiorowski in favor of Hall, who induced a ground out to keep it a 0-0 game. Misiorowski threw only 64 pitches, his fewest since joining the Brewers, and struck out 7. Also, perhaps notably, he failed to hit 100 miles per hour once after the first inning, although he did register 99.9 miles per hour twice, and at least 99 miles per hour 13 times from the 2nd inning on. It also bears mentioning that Murphy stated heading into Monday's game that he intends to be conservative with his handling of both Misiorowski and Brandon Woodruff moving forward, with an eye on both pitchers' availability down the stretch. Gilbert struck all 3 Brewers batters he faced in the first inning, and Misiorowski fanned a pair before winning a 10-pitch battle with Raleigh that ended in a flyout to center. Total 100-mile-per-hour pitches for the Miz that frame, 14. Gilbert made it 6 straight set down in the 2nd. Then Misiorowski responded to a leadoff double by Randy Arozarena by striking out the next 3 batters to up his total to 5. There was an interesting sequence in which Misiorowski thought he had struck out Dominic Canzone for the 3rd out of the inning and bounded off the mound, only for home plate umpire Ryan Blackney to call a ball. The crowd got on Misiorowski, who then struck Canzone out on the next pitch and really made his emotions known as he again bounced off the mound with multiple fist pumps and then a slap of his glove.